So how did you get into doing your clothes?
Uh, Man, it started with the message, right? It's about God's kingdom. It's about spreading the word, spreading the truth. You feel me? We spreading it through garments. We speaking it through clothing. We wear who we are. Yeah, started with that. It's about the message more than anything. To get into heaven, the kingdom of God.
If you could start over, what do you think you could probably do different?
Um, I would actually seek after someone who's already doing their clothing and doing their brands and just help out. Go support. I feel like the biggest blessings ever happened in my life is by genuinely wanting to support others. You feel me? And there's blessings there because when I came and I went to go support my boy James at US Vintage, he has a spot up in Melrose Trading Post. Never been in a day in my life, and I see him for 3 years straight out there trapping, right? And as an entrepreneur, make a living for himself. He's self-employed, right? Filing his 10-9, and I was working at the time, working 9 to 5, and I just put up on him, and it was the best thing ever. I found my home, and supporting him, it led into now I set up shop with Melrose. So shout out your boy James Cook.
If you could give any advice for any upcoming designers who want to start their own brand, what would you give them?
Don't do it for the money. Do it for the purpose of like your message. What's your voice? Find your own inner voice and speak that. Because you can speak that through clothing. You could do a big blasted text on the back. You can embroider the front, your images, whatever is your purpose and meaning, convey that. And you can convey it through garments. Um, and stop looking at other brands for like what's hot, what's next. Seek right here. Seek your own vision. Like God has a vision for you, and if you can display what you see through that spiritual eye, that internal eye, we're here to see it and bring it to life. Materialize that to life. That's my purpose with God's King. That's why we're so different and just set apart and distinguished and have our own niche, because like I only can display the vision like I have right here, my pineal gland, and we just materialize that into real life by embroidery, DTG, silk screen, laser engraving, pulverization, all that. And you had any questions? You had any questions?
Any questions? What would you say inspired you to take this name specifically, God's King?
Because to be honest, ever since I became a disciple, through the whole Bible, it's speaking about how to inherit the kingdom of God. Like Jesus was talking about how to inherit the kingdom of God, like being childlike at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like even serving your enemies and just serving your community and grace and just like being reborn again and putting the death of our old ways, because as we find ourselves, we get rid of a lot of things that put to death of our old ways that wasn't adding up, So we want to retransform ourselves into God's light, and that's the kingdom of God.
What kind of legacy are you trying to leave? Like, what's your mark, you say, with your brand?
The legacy I will leave is by making the most hardest design fashion for God, Like you see Balenciaga, Saint Laurent, Montclair, and Christian Louboutin, like Louboutin or Louis Vuitton, are they representing God? I'm gonna be that designer brand next door to them, coming from the streets of Long Beach, North Side, you feel me? And it's gonna be designer. Because like y'all designer, y'all taking from our culture of skateboarding. Yes, you see skateboards at Saint Laurent, Fendi, Louis Vuitton. Them shoes now, them skate shoes. Them LV trainers, those are skate shoes. That Dolce & Gabbana logo, we need to talk about it. That's the DC logo. Y'all ripping from the skate brands. Y'all taking from us, and we from the streets. We real dirty ghetto kids out there from the curbs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all inspired by us because we real life hip hop, and hip hop is when we in the streets. And culture is being created when you're outside. And all we need is a speed bump, curb, some stairs, and a rail. We good. So really a true heart, I'm a skateboarder. It's a skate designer fashion brand, God's Kingdom.
What would you say is your kind of way of staying ambitious and motivated throughout this whole process?
You know, it's a thing called mission motivation. Like when you're on a mission, like to get to heaven, to get to the kingdom of God, and then help others and bring others into that narrow road, because broad is the road to destruction. And that's facts. But narrow is the road to that light. You know, people are going to want to follow the masses and then and just follow what everybody is speaking about, talking about. You know, it's just like, nah, you got to follow your own light. You got to follow, like, your gut is your GPS system, and God is placing you, you know, towards his destiny, towards his purpose and plans for you. We always can set up our own plans, but you see how the universe, you know, like all of a sudden could destroy that. It could be an accident, a car accident, you know, it could be, say one of your people's got shot, and, you know, or say you sick, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's God. God is always keeps me moving. And I know God has a plan and a story for me to share. And the purpose of sharing is so that we can help uplift others. You know, the greatest act we can do on this earth is to serve. That means, like, did we give value to another brother and a sister? You know, did we add on to your life, to the next generation before we leave? Because generation after generation, it's getting better. But, you know, your mindset could be generation after generation, it's getting worse. Nah, if it's really worse, you know what I'm saying, you'll see no colors allowed. If it's really worse, you see heads getting chopped. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, the world's getting better. And then if you have the attitude that it can't get better, it will get better. If you say it can't get worse, you're just looking for that worse, you know? You are what you seek. Ask, seek, and knock, and it will be given.
That was fire, bro.
Thank you, man. I'm passionate, man. Like, they think, you know, they think this is some fakery, you feel me? Y'all can judge my life all you want, but I'm gonna keep it straight buck. I'm from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I can't hide it. And I'm not a perfect man. Ain't no man perfect. But, you know, my heart is pure, and I'm always going to stand for God, no matter who that man is. It could be Barack Obama standing in front of me, and if he's speaking against God, then, you know what I'm saying, out. You know, that's, if it ain't for me, it's against me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I die for what I stand for, because I stand for the light, and we push it, we fight against a lot of darkness. You know, feel me? I came from that side, and that side is trickery. You feel me? It's a lot of snakes, bro. Why would you want to represent a snake, bro? Like, a snake is gonna bite you when you least expect it. And I don't trust y'all ops. You know what I'm saying? A circle smaller than a dot. You see, Jesus Christ, you feel me? He had a crowd of 12. After every 12th is gonna be that Judas. So you just gotta be careful, bro. I've been snaked too many times. And I'm just praying for y'all hearts, bro, because y'all plotting. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all plotting for, if it's money, if it's over females, bro, it don't last, bro. That's just temporary gratification. You know what I'm saying? What's sustained is, like, your character, who you are. What difference have you made? Did you change another man's life or her life to better their family and for their generation? You know, that's what I stand for. You know, I stand to inherit the kingdom, and the kingdom is beyond four walls. The kingdom is on another dimension. Imagine the ninth dimension. What is the heavens dimension? You know, where time doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So we're emerging to a spiritual consciousness, and I'm here to convey that through garments. You feel me? We're going to spread that message. And right now it starts with the kingdom. It starts with inheriting the most highest of residency. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the biggest ambitions you got to get your mansions, get your yacht, get your family, the finest wife, women, whatever y'all want. But you're going to die one day. And then where you going next? You know what I'm saying? The biggest ambitions in life you can ever have is to get into heaven. You know, and some don't believe it. And it's okay. You know, I respect anybody's, you know, beliefs. But I believe in spirit, and the spirits will control this body. You feel me? And it never dies. Because the law of energy, it can never be created nor destroyed. It can never be, energy can never be destroyed, bro. It's only transferred from one party to the next. So after this earth, where we going next? God's kingdom. We going there. And if you're living in darkness, you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? All you did was live in dark. You going there. You know what I'm saying? So we're going up, north. Yeah.
Like you buy that whole
Yeah.
not for like really speaking from the heart.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it, man. Hey man, just continue to follow with me on this journey. You know, it's been ups and downs, it's been roller coasters. You know, I was this close to having a warehouse, and you know, my dreams coming true to help produce for you guys, and it got snatched away from me. You know, I was partnering with 3 other individuals, and I helped build this brand of Garment Gallery. I helped contribute to the name, to the color scheme, and the layout of a new world of manufacturing, you know, giving people an experience where they're walking to a gallery or a museum, you know, getting their clothes made. But anyways, I got voted out just because they felt like I was too focused on God's kingdom. And but that's okay. It's a blessing in disguise, and I'm asking you to, you know, join me on this journey to help expand God's kingdom. You see what I built within the last 4 years. You see I was serious about my word, and you see how far I've taken it. Imagine how much further I can take it. I'm back in my living room now. I had to humbly move my stuff out the warehouse. So now I'm back in my living room, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your story. And embrace your hardships, you know? I'm just thankful I even have a living room, and I get to design clothes. But imagine when I had that warehouse. Like, support along with me this journey for me to get that warehouse. You know, I need a $45,000 budget. You know what I'm saying? I'm here taking care of my mom's. My mom's retired. I'm taking care of her, but her retirement check is only $700. That ain't doing it. So, you know, join along with me in this journey to help build a real cause. You know, so I first, you know, help support my mother, and secondly, open this warehouse so I can expand God's kingdom and to serve my community and teach kids how to silk screen, how to DTG, how to use an embroidery machine, how to design, how to start a brand. You know, figure a new route for them to seek their own business in the world of garments. You know, we could print deeper than garments, home decor. And then third, just to help produce for you guys, you know, help manufacture for within the local network that I have up in LA, and we're gonna turn the city up. You know, I wanna bring your vision to life. I wanna share the skills that I have with what I do with my clothing and do it for you guys. You know, I want to build this warehouse, and I just ask you guys to join along with me in this journey and help contribute and support. And I promise, you know, I stand on what I say. You know, word is bond, and all we have is our word. And I said it now. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see maybe 3 months, 6 months from now, 5 years from now. You're gonna see that warehouse, and you're gonna see how I serve my community, and how in that warehouse it's been spreading all over the world for God's kingdom. Yeah, I just be freestyling.
You just trust yourself.
Yeah.